And welcome to the Donut Hole's presentation of Jack and Daxter. I am CuddleFish. I am alone today, so this is a bit of an experiment to see how it goes. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I played it when I was a kid. It scared the living shit out of me sometimes. But that's probably why I scared it, because it didn't scare more than too much shit out of me. So I hope you enjoy my playthrough of Jack and Daxter. The HD collection came out recently and I'm very excited. And now for the longest opening cutscene in Naughty Dog history. Sony Computer Entertainment presents Precursor Legacy. This is a... I really liked this game. Me and a buddy of mine, I actually didn't beat this game on my own the first time I played it. I, like in the God of War playthrough, had to have someone play it with me. And my cell phone just went off. As with all things, begins an act of mischief. Cutscenes. Woo! So I'm just going to let this play through for a bit until I have something to say. I don't think he would have made it as a human elf creature thing, personally. He's far too clumsy. Definitely needs a smaller body to fit his brain, probably. Although Daxter is probably one of my favorite characters. Boo Boney Island. I don't know. I've personally never really snuck off to some place that was scary that I wasn't supposed to go, but I am a pretty big scaredy cat. I don't even like scary movies. I must confess, I actually thought these two people were... They scared me. I actually thought they were scary. Also, I was, 11 when this game came out, I think. I think it came out in 01. Or 2000. I might have been 10. I definitely got a PS2 right when they came out, and I definitely got this game, a week after it came out. That was before I knew you could pre-order. I hate their eyes in the HD. Oh, their eyes are so disgusting. They're all fuzzy and goopy. Oh, Daxter. See what I mean there again? Falling over. That's why he became such a tiny rodent with a tail. He needed help balancing. Ah, look at the black ooze. I'm going to swim in it and turn into a hot lady. Oh wait, that's Naruto. That's what Naruto does. I actually just helped studying French. I played this game in French once as well. Holy shit. Oh no. See, personally, I would think, gee, shiny glowy thing. I would think, I'd probably underhand throw it at him and hope that he caught it, and then run. See, much better fit. Now he's gonna be a much more agile creature, and make no sense while he's talking. See, longest cutscene ever. We're in about almost 4 minutes now, and the cutscene, I have not had a scene of gameplay. But we'll get there. I'll complete the first island, and we'll get you through. This will also be a very good walkthrough. I do know how to complete the game at a 100% level for anybody that's searching for that. So, if you're interested in this series and we make it all the way through this Let's Play, and you want to follow through and go with your game, take it 100%. We can definitely do that. This sage is the meanest guy ever. I called him Dad at first, because back then, of course, I thought my dad was an angry man. He's a very negative guy. I feel like if he was my Sage Master, I would be a very depressed person. I might cut myself. Well, that's kind of mean. Shouldn't make fun of that. But, I would be very depressed. I wouldn't be nearly as positive as Daxter or Jack. I mean, Daxter's a pretty... I don't know how positive he is, but he's a really fun guy. likes to tell stories, and Jack's be quiet. Although he does get gloomy in the second game, so maybe it had an effect. Who knows? They're behind the scenes, like, uh-oh, I think I just created some yaoi there with Jack and the green sage. Oh boy. Been pairing off. Now that is something I wouldn't mind seeing. Right there. Personally. Some roll 43 or 34 or whatever it is. Good try, Daxter. Also, you notice the homage to Mario in the background with the plant that, well, the Venus mantrap, as I would probably call it. And the entire basis of the game being explained here. Get precursor orbs and power cells. The entire basis of the game. I'm kind of glad they went away from that in Jak 2. I also thought this game was like super hard when I first played it. Then again, I was 10 and it's probably the first video game I actually played all the way through. Either this or Final Fantasy X. But yeah. Angry, good in there now. I'm actually really scared of teleportation if that ever becomes something. Because, like, the idea, at least in Star Trek, is you become demolecularized, like, deconstructed completely. Oh, here's where I had to reverse the controls because the cameras are backwards in Jak and Daxter. But, you know, all your molecules get taken apart and you become a string. And while it pieces you back together, like, I'm not saying, you know, I wouldn't physically be the same person. But, you know, you can reformat a hard drive, and it'll technically be the exact same computer, but it'll have different software in there, and like, therefore a different personality. Didn't quite remember where all I was going, because it's been so long since I played. So I was just checking around for secrets that I didn't know about, or forgot about. Fastest way to move in the game. I totally wish I could do that in real life. Oh look, precursor orbs, you're going to make me stop moving. These are eventually going to be live while I play. I don't currently have the technology to have good sound quality and play at the same time. Checking my camera there. Oh, precursor orbs. That's one thing I really liked about Uncharted, is when they'd have the strange relic in there and you could collect a precursor orb. And I just thought that was a lot of fun. Power cells. I love the dances they do. You're about to see one. I'm probably going to break a few of the, you know, fighting dummies first, but we will have the dance. I totally missed a fighting dummy. No way. Of course, the view on the television for some reason is slightly smaller than the view on this monitor here. Now, one thing I don't like about the new collection is the buttons aren't necessarily as sensitive on this version. So you can double jump, and you'll see me do this a lot on accident, and you don't quite do it. But another way to easily break the box is just push L1 next to them and square. Which I'm about to get fed up and do eventually on most of them. Right there, for instance. And there. Scout flies. And somehow, magically, you know, when you find 7 in each area, you get a power cell, because that's totally logical there. Because this game totally has everything to do with logic. Oh my goodness, blue eco. You gotta make me stop and tell me about that, even though it's right in front of me. And it's clearly blue. I guess the concept of introducing the fact that it's eco helps, maybe. You know, like, they also teach you to, you know, jump and push down with your head first into solid ground, which is totally opposite of what I teach in swim lessons. I wonder how that would go if I were to like tell my swim lessons children that, you know, that's exactly what you're supposed to do in the shallow end of the pool. You need to jump up as high as you can, and then jump again once in the air, because it's, you know, that's totally a possible thing. And then smack your face on the ground, because that is completely what normal people do. And another thing, you know, you're collecting green eco the whole time. It's pretty obvious that, you know, it's supposedly eco and it's green, and they haven't introduced it to you yet. And I thought, you know, gee, they're never going to introduce this to me, which is fine. You know, the concept's pretty easy. You don't need to tell me what it is. But you'll see in a bit, we'll get up the hill here, and they'll be like, this is green eco! Well, actually, I think a different voice is deserved there. This is green eco, Jack. I didn't know. I didn't know if you knew that or not. I mean, it's obviously... I mean, it's very unobvious, you know. I could see Tristan explaining that. Or Merrick. Green eco! Oh my god. Door, I am the champion of you! And once again, cool dance. I am a big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, if you can't tell. I recently played through this on my other PSN profile, but I created a new one just for you guys so you could notice where all the trophies are. Oh, and here's what I'm talking about. Foolish fool! This is green eco! No way! Pinky boy! I really wish we could hit the butterflies. I do. There we go. Green eco, even though I don't need it, I just felt like getting it. And boom! All the precursor orbs. And something else crazy is about to happen. All the power cells. Woot. Anyway, that's the... I've just cleared Geyser Rock. Hope you enjoyed it. This is my first time doing it by myself. And please subscribe and hit like if you enjoyed this video. We are the